What's the easiest way to make a new habit stick? Have you ever tried starting a new habit and felt overwhelmed before even getting started? What if I told you that the key to building lasting habits isn't about motivation or willpower, but about making the habit so small that you can't fail? In Chapter 5 of Atomic Habits, James Clear reveals the best way to start a new habit by focusing on making it so easy that you'll actually want to do it. Clear explains how starting with tiny actions, like doing one push-up or writing just one sentence, can spark momentum that leads to huge changes over time. In this video, we're diving into why small habits are the secret to success and how you can use this strategy to make your new habit stick. If you've ever struggled with starting or keeping a habit, this chapter will show you exactly what to do, because it's not about being perfect. It's about starting small and staying consistent. Stick with me, and let's uncover how small steps lead to massive transformations. Welcome to Book Summary, where you can unlock the power of books in minutes, not months. Get the key insights, chapter by chapter, and start learning smarter, not harder. Let's begin. In Chapter 5 of Atomic Habits, James Clear reveals the best way to start a new habit, and it might surprise you. Make it ridiculously small. This chapter is all about overcoming the overwhelming feeling that often comes with starting something new. Instead of focusing on the end goal, Clear emphasizes that the key to building lasting habits is to make the first step so small that it's almost impossible to fail. Clear uses the example of someone trying to get into the habit of exercising. Instead of committing to a full workout from the get-go, he suggests starting with just one push-up. That's it, one single push-up. It sounds trivial, right? But the idea here is that the action is so easy that you can't make excuses. By starting small, you're building the habit of showing up, and that's the most important part of the process. He explains that habits are often not about the size of the action, but the consistency of doing it. When you begin with something simple, like reading a single page of a book or meditating for just 1 minute, it doesn't feel intimidating, and you're much more likely to stick with it. Over time, these small actions compound, and they eventually lead to larger, more sustained habits. Clear also introduces the idea of the 2-minute rule. This rule suggests that any new habit should take no longer than 2 minutes to complete. The goal isn't to focus on the outcome at first, but to create a trigger that makes it easy to get started. If you can turn your desired habit into a 2-minute action, you've already won half the battle, because the hardest part is often just getting started. One of the key takeaways from this chapter is that the first step is the most important one, and making that step ridiculously easy is the trick to building lasting habits. By lowering the barrier to entry, you're much more likely to repeat the behavior, which is what leads to real habit formation. It's about creating momentum, not perfection. Whether you're trying to start a fitness routine, write a book, or develop any other habit, this chapter teaches you that the secret isn't to aim high at first. It's about getting started, no matter how small the step. Over time, those tiny habits add up to something much bigger. So, next time you want to start a new habit, remember, start small, stay consistent, and let the compound effect work its magic. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you understand the power of starting small and how tiny habits can lead to big changes. The key takeaway from this chapter is simple. Don't worry about being perfect. Just get started, even if it's as small as one push-up or one page. By making things easy and consistent, you're setting yourself up for success in the long run. If you found this helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights on atomic habits and other game-changing books that will help you unlock your full potential. And if you're ready to dive deeper into building lasting habits, don't miss the next video on Chapter 6. Motivation is overrated. Environment often matters more. In this chapter, James Clear flips the common belief that motivation is the key to success. Instead, he reveals how our environment plays a much larger role in shaping our habits and behaviors. Clear shows how tweaking your surroundings can make a huge difference in making good habits easier and bad habits harder. If you're struggling with staying consistent or sticking to your goals, this chapter will give you the tools to change your environment for maximum impact. So, click right here to watch the next video and continue building your better habits with us. Thanks again for being part of the journey, and I'll see you in the next video.